And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to
Now
tune in at a great
second
time. Joe Kelly is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
was in order right there. He gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder
now
right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Choi fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good
Now
fundamental
batting.
baseball
Catcher.
might just win him this
Austin
ball game. They had the
Barnes.
go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Line drive to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Dodgers. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Willie Adames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Barnes is under it. 2 gone.
Now
batting. Mike Zunino.
Catcher.
Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball We've got a good game going here between 2 clubs that seem to be for real this year.
Matt, this is a nice test for both teams, both of whom, as you said, figure to be in the race as the season unfolds. Learning how to win close games like this one against quality opponents is crucial to a championship campaign. So this game could give us a glimpse of how each of these teams might respond in a big game situation.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to first. Freeze is there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 22.
So coming to the plate, Dominic Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line drive to center field. Verdugo will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Now at the plate, David Freese.
Leading off
for 2 from him so far in this one.
The first
Not
baseman.
sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting, left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. On a rip to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The catcher, number 55, Russell.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up onto first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We are still scoreless. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
A.J. Pollock is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Pollock.
Lays off 1-0. 289 is the average coming in. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto moves over. 1 away. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Wilson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still no score.
Ladies
Joe
and
Kelly
gentlemen,
will be on
your
the mound to
attention,
start
please.
the ninth inning, and his
Now
job will be
pitching
keeping
for
the
the
ball
Dodgers,
game tied until the bottom
number
half.
17, Joe Kelly.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Leading off
He's
to the
hitless in 3
The
at-bats
second
to this
baseman.
point.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fouled off. Line drive to left. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You
Now
make a
batting,
quality
the
pitch on the
17,
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The left.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now,
right
Michael
fielder,
Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs
Now
any way
batting,
you can get them,
third
but when they
baseman,
give your team the
Todd
lead in the late innings, man, that
Springer.
feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch
first
that
baseman,
time.
number
Todd
22.
Frazier goes down for out
Dominant.
number 2 in the top of the ninth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Forced to settle for 1 here in the
Your
inning.
attention, please.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home
Changes
plate
for
area,
the
so
bat.
it would appear that we'll see
Now
a double
pitching
switch
and
here.
batting in the
So
sixth
stepping in,
Number
Justin
39,
Turner. He's going to lead things
Edwin
off in their half of the
Diaz.
ninth as they try
Now
to
playing
avoid the
third
dreaded
and batting
shutout.
9.
It's never a good
Number
feeling to get
25.
shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So that'll
right
bring in the
fielder,
National League rookie
Cody
home run record holder, Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down.
The first baseman, number
Here's
25.
David Freese to stand in.
David Freese.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike, and he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
Well, as teams do these days, Jock Peterson is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter.
Peterson.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Peterson.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Let's go.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes.
Now
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Barnes.
Let it rip right here.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Segura.
The 3-1 swung on and hit in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jock Peterson, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 5. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it 7-4.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin.
The 2-2.
Barnes.
Is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Peterson turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.